Alright, these are my audience. We got Tommy, Mikey, we got Robert, Kim, and Missy. This is my persuasive speech on not to smoke cigarettes. Alright. Mikey, you got my timer?
Oh yeah.
One of my biggest fears in life is losing my father. My dad started smoking when he was 16. He went through a time in his life where he would smoke a pack of cigarettes in a day or two. He's always thought about quitting smoking for the better of my mom and my little sibling. But cigarettes are so addicting that it's a very hard challenge. According to the American Heart Association, nicotine addiction has historically been one of the hardest addictions to break. As much as I try not to think about it, I always wonder how much more time I have with my dad until smoking takes a toll on his body and takes his life away. About 90% of lung cancer is caused by smoking cigarettes. Tobacco is the second leading cause of death around the globe. And according to quitsmoking.com, 1 in 2 lifetime smokers will die from their habit. Half of these deaths will occur in middle age. Most smokers don't have an idea of how bad smoking really is. According to quitsmoking.com, cigarettes contain over 4,000 chemical compounds, 200 of which are known to be poisonous. Heart disease. The number 1 cause of death among smokers is heart disease. According to quitsmoking.com, researchers reported that there were 1,690,000 deaths due to heart disease caused by smoking in the year 2000. In contrast, there were only about 850,000 deaths due to lung cancer in the same year and 118,000 deaths to chronic obstructive pulmonary disease in the year 2001. The mixture of nicotine and carbon monoxide in each cigarette you smoke temporarily increases your heart rate and blood pressure, straining your heart and blood vessels. It's hard to break the addiction, but it's not impossible. Nicotine gum is one of the solutions for helping you stop smoking. It acts as a substitute oral activity and provides a source for nicotine that reduces withdrawal symptoms experienced when smoking is stopped. According to ncbi.gov, it decreases the total number of pieces used per day by about 1 piece every 4 to 7 days. It also decreases the chewing time with each piece from the normal 30 minutes to 10 to 15 minutes for 4 to 7 days. Then gradually decreases the total number of pieces used per day. There are different brand names such as Nicorelief, Nicorette Plus. There's a nicotine inhaler. The inhaler mimics the hand-to-hand ritual of smoking and as well as the feeling of inhaling from a cigarette. According to quitsmoking.com, a gradual reduction of dosage is recommended for a period of up to 12 weeks and should not be used for 6 months. They work much quickly than the gum does. According to quitsmoking.com, each puff contains 10 times less nicotine than a puff of cigarette. You'll probably be surprised how cigarettes can change your life. Here are some ways how smoking cigarettes can affect the human body from head to toe. On your hair, you get hair loss, dull and smelly hair, and lack of nutrients cause breakage of hair. Your skin gets premature and aging, and you start getting wrinkles. Your mouth and throat, you get sore throats, reduced sense of taste, and cancer for the esophagus. You get poor circulation in your hands, you get cold hands, and stained fingers. On your legs and feet, it's possible to get gangrene and peripheral vascular disease. Smoking can also causes the following cancers. You get lung cancer, kidney cancer, cancer of the oral cavity, which is in your mouth and your teeth, the cancer of larynx, which is your voice box, and bladder cancer, and so much more. Here are some of the ways we can prevent people from smoking to be above the influence. It's hard to just suddenly stop smoking. It is helpful and very effective to slowly decrease the number of cigarettes you smoke every day. It also starts at an early age. We must educate our children and students across the world the harmful effects smoking cigarette has on our body. Adults have to be examples and be role models. Enroll in programs that guide and give you tips to stop smoking. To quit smoking is not an easy task. It takes self-discipline and commitment to fight and defeat addiction. Today, I've discussed the problem of smoking and how it's one of the top causes of death around the world. I explained and informed the effects it can do to the human body. Though it's a hard challenge to overcome, it's not impossible. So next time you decide to put a cigarette in your mouth, think about the consequences you're taking and the harm you're giving to your body. Thank you.
So